Okay, now let's start getting into these things that we call passing tones. Once again, what is a passing tone? It's a source, destination. It's the fatness that interrupts the destination. What do I mean? If you're going to a 2-5-1, 2-5-1, and I say 2-5, before I get to the 1, I'm going to play something like that. Or substitution. Instead of playing the normal 2-5-1, I might play a 2-5-1. Okay? Now, a lot of these chords I'm going to show you are very jazzy, and they are applicable to the urban type of music. So, the title of this section is Before the One Chord. So, whereas in urban worship play by ear, we told you what the one chord was, now I'm going to give you a tool to play before you get to the one chord. Okay? Let's do this. All right, so we got the one chord, right? And usually the one chord either starts or ends the song. Okay? And if you're starting the song, you just start off on a regular 1. But if you're ending a song, you usually go 2-5-1. 2-5-1. Now let me give you a substitution for that 5 that gets back to the 1. Why did I say before the 1 chord? Because even if you're not playing the 5, you still can play this before the 1 chord. So let me show you 4, 3, 2, 1, or okay? So, but for this example, we're just going to do a 2-5-1. But you can play this before the 1 chord, not even if you're not going to the 5. It's right before you play the 1 chord, okay? So one of the examples is the F diminished chord, okay? So we'll go. Now, diminished chord is unique here. These are diminished chords. So we go 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You go up 3 half steps or a step and a half. A whole, half, whole, half, a whole half. So this diminished chord, along with this, if you go to the 5, can substitute the 1 chord. So if you're going, okay, play this diminished before the 1 chord. Now another fat substitution before the 1 chord is this thing right here. This is like a, what does the screen tell us? It's like a E flat 13 over an F. Or this is that 13 or 9. 9s and 13s are like relatives of each other. So let's play that. Now before we get to that, let's show you that 13 or that 9. It goes D flat, A flat, B, E flat, F, A flat. This is some craziness here. Now what I did is I took out the rest of the chords, lift this chord up, lift this chord up, lift this up, and add it to make it sound less full. So before the 1 chord, right here. E flat, D flat. Now this is introducing you into the tritone, okay? Now the tritone concept says in gospel music, if I can take a chord and pull out a tritone, which is between the B and the F. Tritone meaning 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 whole notes, then I can make the sound fat. But we'll get to tritones later. So we're going to 2, 5, 1, diminished, or we go, or. So those are a couple of chords that you would play to substitute going before the 1 chord, okay? Now, what we're going to do in the sheet, because we don't have all the time in the world to go over every single substitution, we're going to give you even more substitutions. But these are my personal favorites. So we're going. Or. Okay? That's what you would play before the 1 chord.